Happy Monday, welcome to Weighted Strength. Let's get started with our warm-ups. Our arms coming up and down into our shoulder stretch. One last reminder, if you have those dumbbells or water bottles, please go ahead and grab them. You can still do this body weight, but this workout specifically is catered more for if you have weights. We will be back to our normal body weight strength circuit next week. And then let's go ahead and start swinging them left to right. Maybe get that little step in, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Let's go ahead, stop our feet outside of our hips. We're gonna go ahead, bend it over, touch the floor, keep those legs nice and straight as we stretch out our hamstrings. And then we will go ahead, bend those legs, bring it down, nice deep squat, hands up, push those knees out. And then let's go ahead, bring our arms overhead, stand it on up. Let's repeat it, bend it over, touch the floor, stretch out those hamstrings. And then bring it down, nice deep squat, hands up. Let's open up those hips by pushing those knees out with those elbows. We just have one more of these, so arms overhead, stand it on up. Let's bend it over, touch the ground. And then let's go ahead, bring it down, nice deep squat. This time we are twisting right hand up, little spinal twist, looking up at that right hand. Go ahead, bring it down, switching sides, left hand up, look at that hand. And then let's go ahead, bring it back down, push the knees out one last time, really open up those hips. And then we're gonna bring our arms overhead, stand it on up. Next, we're coming into our high plank, hands down, step the feet back. Nice big inhale as we lower the hips. Slight raise of the chin. Go ahead, exhale those hips up. Step that right foot forward, hip flexor pulse. And then we're gonna go ahead, step that right foot back, left foot forward, pulse it out. And then let's come on back, high plank, nice big inhale, lower the hips. Go ahead, exhale those hips up, right foot forward. And then the last, we just have one more of these. Go ahead, step that foot back, lower the hips, nice big inhale. Exhale brings our hips up, step that right foot forward. And of course, if you need to modify it, drop down that left knee into that low lunge. Step the right foot back, left foot forward. And then we will go ahead and step it on back and slowly stand it on up whenever you are ready. For today's workout, we are going to have 3 sets per exercise. We're gonna have 5 full sets, and then we'll move on to our core, which will only be 1 exercise, and then ending with a plank. For our 3 sets, our first set will be 45 seconds, 25 seconds of work, or 45 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. Second and third set will both be 60 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We have full range of motion today. We have pulses and we have holds. So make sure you listen to my cues because there will not be any breaks between those. So we might be doing full range of motion and then we come into a pulse. So really just make sure you listen to my cues. Our first exercise, we are going to need just 1 dumbbell that you have. We're going to start with 1 arm, holding it up nice and straight overhead, keeping it overhead. Whichever hand you're holding that weight in, that same leg is the one we are coming back to in a reverse lunge. If you don't have that balance, you can go ahead, grab a chair or maybe move by a wall, and then you can hold on to that as you step it back, or you can just stay in that static lunge position. That way you don't have to keep stepping back and you can just come up and down. That is only if your balance is still a little shaky. If you have it, I want you to step back and forward each time. We are gonna go ahead and get started with this. Like I said, it is 45 seconds of work. We are gonna stick with the same side for our 3 sets. So you can go ahead, decide which side you're gonna start on. I suggest starting with your weaker side. Go ahead, bring that arm overhead as we step it back into our lunge. You want that nice 90 degree in both legs, stopping for that right knee or back knee touches the ground. We are gonna go ahead and get it started. Everyone should be standing up in position. Awesome, we have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, step it on back, and then forward. We're just doing a nice, simple reverse lunge at this moment. If you need to, you can hold out that other arm to help keep your balance. Again, keeping that arm nice and extended overhead. Take it as fast or as slow as you need to, depending on how heavy or how light your weight is. We have 20 seconds. Keep it going. 10 seconds, and then we get our break. Keep stepping it back. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, relax. Ooh. Shake that shoulder off if you need to. Grab some water. And then we're gonna come into our second set. Our second set, we're doing the same side, same arm up. We're gonna do 30 seconds of this full range of motion, starting in 3, 2, 1, step it back. Same side. We're gonna do 30 seconds of this, and then we're gonna move into a pulse. So we got 20 more seconds. Just 10 more seconds. With this last one, I want you to step it back, bring it down, pulse it out. 20 seconds, up and down. Just nice, simple pulses. Keep that arm nice and straight overhead. We just have 10 more. Keep it going, pulse it up and down. You guys got this. 5 seconds, we're gonna hold that pulse. In 2, 1, hold it. Bring that arm down, overhead press. Hold that lunge, press it up. 2, 1, go ahead and rest. Whew. Shake out that shoulder. This time, we're gonna start 30 seconds with that hold, going into those presses, and then back to 20 seconds of pulses, and then just 10 seconds of that full range of motion. We still have 15 seconds. Shake that shoulder out. Go ahead, pick your weight on up. Bring it over your shoulder. Step it back into our lunge, bringing it down in 3, 2, 1, we're down. Press that right arm up. We have 30 seconds of this. Keep it going. Halfway there, just 15 seconds, and then we get to pulse it. Okay, pulsing it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that arm up. Pulse it out. 20 seconds of this. And if you need to, you can always bring that arm down if your shoulder needs that break. We have 5 seconds and then full range of motion in 2, 1, step it up, step it back, just 10 seconds. Try to keep that arm up. 2, 1, let's rest. We are done with that side. We are gonna switch sides now. Putting that hand or that weight in that opposite hand and then stepping back. Other side, we're gonna start with that 45 seconds of just full range of motion. That is it. Grab some water. We still have 20 seconds. Whew. Let our muscles recover. Go ahead, grab that weight. Switch hands. We have 10 seconds. Again, full range of motion. So arm is starting at the top. In 3, 2, 1, step it back. Full range of motion into this reverse lunge. Keeping that arm nice and high. If it starts to fatigue, you can always just bring it down right above the shoulder as you step it back. Try to keep it up as long as you can though. We're already halfway. Keep that bag nice and straight. We just have 10 more seconds. With 3, 2, 1, let's rest. 25 seconds. Maybe get some shoulder circles in. Whew. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. We are coming into our first 60-second set. 30 seconds, full range of motion. Pick that weight up, bring it up overhead. We have 3, 2, 1, step it back. 30 seconds. Halfway there, just 15 more. You're just stepping that foot back. We have 10 seconds before we pulse it out. Pulsing it in, 3, 2, 1, hold that lunge. Pulse it up and down, nice and slow. You guys are doing great. Keep it going. Nice little pulses up and down, 10 seconds. And then we hold it with our overhead press. In, 3, 2, 1, hold that lunge, press it up. You guys are doing great. Keep that back leg as low as you can get it. 2, 1, let's rest. Whew. Shake out that shoulder. Grab some water. And if you are from another site, please, please, please put it in the chat so I can let your team leads know.
Maria.
We have 20 seconds. Started with our 30-second pulse or 30-second hold. I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. We have 7 seconds, weights up. Step that foot back. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, hold it. Overhead press. Just the arm moving up and down. 30 seconds. Keep that back knee as low as you can get it. 90 degrees in both legs. We have 15 seconds before we pulse it out and hold that arm up. In, 5 seconds. Keep it going. Give me one more, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse it out. And if you need to, you can modify it by without still pulsing it, but just drop the hand down over your shoulder. We have 5 seconds before a full range of motion. In 3, 2, 1, step it up, step it back, full range of motion. Keep that arm over your head if you can. Let's go ahead and rest. Whew, we are done with our lunges today. So our second exercise, we are going to need both dumbbells. You're going to stand with your feet hip width apart. You're coming down to a squat, raise those hips up, come into a row, bend it down to a squat, stand it up. So we have squat, extend the legs, raise the hips, row it back, down, hips down, squat it up. We have 10 seconds. Everybody got that? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Looking good? We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat it down, hips up, row. Bring it down, hips down, squat it up. Nice little motion. Squat it down, raise those hips, row it back. We're in a full range of motion right now. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it going. So you squat, extend those legs, row it, bring it down, bend the legs, stand up. We just have 5 seconds. 2, 1, let's rest. Whew. Coming into our 60-second set, our pulse will be coming into that row and pulsing that row. And then our hold will be holding one arm up and then rowing the other back. First, we have our full range of motion in 3, 2, 1, squat it down, hips up, row. 30 seconds of this. Remember, our pulse for this movement will be row pulses only. We have 15 seconds till we get there. 10 seconds. Keep squatting, keep rowing. We have 3, 2, 1, row pulses. We should be bent over and we're just slightly pulsing those rows. That's how we're staying. Row pulses for 10 more seconds. Keep it going. In 5, we're gonna keep that right arm up and just row the left. 2, 1, hold the right up, row that left. Just 10 seconds of this. Keep that right arm up. We got 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. Whew. One last arm circle, maybe a little spinal twist. We got 30 seconds, second set of these. This time for that hold, holding the left arm, rowing the right. We start though with our 30 seconds of full range of motion. So go ahead, pick your weights up. Feet should be hip width apart. We squat it down, raise it up, row. In 3, 2, 1, bring it down, extend it up, row. Full range of motion, 30 seconds. Squat it down, push those knees out. And when you come into that row, your eyes should be looking down. We have 5 seconds till our pulses. In 3, 2, 1, pulse it out, rows. 20 seconds. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. We got 10 more. We are almost there. You guys are looking good. In 5 seconds, we're gonna hold the left arm up and row the right. In 2, 1, left arm up, right row. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Whew. Grab some water. We are coming to the floor. We have a bridge hold with the chest press. So keeping our hips up, we're just coming into a chest press. Hands should always be coming over the chest, not the head. And your hands will be almost at that angle for that 45 degrees as you push up and down. And we're just gonna hold our hips up the entire time. Squeeze those glutes. Bring it to the floor. We got 10 seconds, full range of motion for those chest press. In 3, 2, 1, hips up, chest press. As soon as your triceps touch the ground, you should be pushing through. Press those dumbbells over your chest. Again, elbows should not be flared out at 90 degrees. You want 45 or less. Halfway through this full range of motion set. Keep the dumbbells over your chest. Keep those hips up. We just have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. So you guys know what's coming, our 60-second set. We have 30 seconds, full range of motion of that chest press. 20 seconds, chest press pulse. So just over that chest, nice little pulses. And then our third one, right arm down, left arm comes up. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, hips up, full range of motion, just 30 seconds. Make sure to keep the hips up nice and level. Squeeze those glutes. We just have 15 more seconds, and then we are pulsing it out. Pulse it out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice little pulses right over the chest. Keep the hips up. Just 20 seconds of this. We are halfway there. 10 to go. We're going to keep our right arm up, left arm chest press in. Bring that right arm up, chest press the left. Keep that right arm nice and extended. 2, 1. Go ahead, lower the hips back down. One more set. Grab that quick sip of water if you need it. Again, 30 seconds, full range of motion, 20-second pulse. And this time, we keep the left arm up and we press that right arm only. We got 15 seconds. Bring it back down into position. Grab those weights, hold them over your chest, hips coming up, keeping our hips in the air. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up, full range of motion, chest press. Make sure you press through your feet. Keep the hips up, squeeze those glutes. I know it's a lot to think about. Keep pressing those weights up right over your chest. As soon as your triceps touch the floor, nice and quick press up. Go ahead, pulse it out. 20 seconds. We're halfway there, just 10 to go. Keep it pulsing. Again, this time we're going to hold that left arm up and press through the right in 2, 1. Left arm up, press through that right. 2, 1. Let's relax. And let's go ahead, stand it on up. We will come back to just 1 dumbbell this time. We're going to bring our feet outside of our hips, toes pointed 45-degree angle. We're coming down for a sumo squat. When we're down there, we curl our arms up. As we extend our arms up, nice frontal raise. So from the side, squat it down, hammer curl, extend it up, front press, and then back down. Go ahead, bring our feet outside of our hips, toes at that 45, full range of motion for the full time. In 3, 2, 1, squat it down, curl it up, extend it up, raise those arms just up to shoulder height. Nice little frontal raise. 45 seconds of this full range of motion. Make sure you keep those shoulder blades pressed back, back nice and straight. We have just over 10 seconds. Guys are doing great. We only have 8 minutes of this workout left. Time is flying. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. 60 seconds. 30 seconds, full range of motion like we just did. Our pulse, we're gonna hold those arms up and pulse out that squat. Hold the squat as we curl it up and raise it up. We have 3, 2, 1, full range of motion. Down, curl, up, raise. Down, curl, up, raise. 20 more seconds of this before we squat, pulse it out. We have 10 seconds. 5 seconds, we're bringing it down to our pulse. In, 2, 1, pulse it out. Hold those arms up. If your weight is a little bit too heavy to hold it out, Just keep doing those frontal raises as you pulse it out. 10 seconds, and then we hold. In 3, 2, 1, hold, curl, down, raise, down, curl, down, raise. 3, 2, 1, let's rest. Whew. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms, grab some water. One more set. This time we are starting with our hold with the curl and the raise. We got just over 10 seconds. Grab some water, bring it back, feet outside, pick your weight up. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that squat. Raise, curl, raise, curl. Hold that squat. Bring it down as low as you can. We have 15 seconds. We're halfway there. We're going to pulse it out in 5 seconds. Remember, we hold it up though. In 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Hold those arms up. Pulse out that squat. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Full range of motion in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Squat. Curl. Up. Raise. Down. Curl. Up. Raise. Down. Let's rest. Whew. We have already moved on to our core. Our core is a little different. We are done with the pulses and the holds. And now we are just going to come into a nice and simple side plank. And if you have that weight, you're going to press it up. If you would like to, you don't have to, just an extra challenge. We're going to do 2 sets, 30 seconds on each side. So go ahead, bring it down. Hand under that shoulder, legs extended. You just raise the hips up, laying on the inside of that foot. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Your option to either hold it like this, nice simple side plank, extra challenge, that press. We got 30 seconds. Just 10 more to go. Keep it moving. We got 5, that's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switching sides. Hand under that shoulder. Grab that weight if you want that extra resistance, extra challenge. Hips up. In 2, 1. Bring the hips up. Press it over. And if you need to, you can even modify by coming into that half plank, and then you can still press it up. Just make sure you have that nice straight line, shoulder stack, feet behind the knees if you're coming into that half plank, arms or legs extended if you're coming into that full plank. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's relax. Whew. Let's switch sides. One more set, each of them, and then we get to finish with our plank. Hips up in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Extend it over. Whew. Keep it going. Even if your body weight and you want that press, go for it. Or if you want that press and you can't hold the side plank, come into that mod side plank. We just have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. One more set for the side planks, and then we're finishing it off with 60 seconds of our plank, burning it all. In 3, 2, 1, hips up. you have that weight, go ahead, press it over. Just make sure that bottom arm is nice and aligned. You don't want it too far forward, too far back. Nice straight line. We have just 10 seconds. Stay strong. 5 to go. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Roll it over. Elbow plank. 60 seconds. Whether you're in modified or full, or you want 1 foot up, 1 hand up, whatever you want, just a minute plank. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Nice plank. Nice and straight. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. You want that extra challenge? Maybe you lift a foot. Maybe you lift an arm. If you need to scale it back, drop it down onto the knees. Modified plank. We already have 20 seconds down. This is it. Last thing we have today, and then we're just cooling it down after these 30 seconds. We're already halfway there. Whew. I know it's been a while since we ended with a minute plank, but you got it. "15 seconds, that's it. Stay strong. Keep the shoulders over the elbows. We're already in single digits, butts down. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop it. Woo. And grab some water, and then meet me in a child's pose position. Feet together, knees open, palms as far as you can reach it. Forehead to the floor. Take a nice deep inhale for me. And then go ahead and slowly exhale out through the mouth. We're going to go ahead, walk our hands over to the left. Reach that right hand as far as it can go. And then let's go ahead and walk the hands slowly over to the right. We're going to go ahead, bring it back, center. Placing our forehead on the ground. Let's bring our hands behind our back. Interlock those fingers and raise them up to stretch out our shoulders. 2 options. You can either stay as you are, or if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, you're going to pick your bottom off your heels and roll onto your forehead. If this hurts your neck for any reason, go ahead and bring it back down onto your heels. We just have 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down and bring those hands back into child's pose. Now, keeping our palms on the ground, let's lift our forehead. Our hips up, hands forward into our puppy position. Once you reach those hands further, you can place your forehead on the floor, melt your chest, feel this stretch in your upper chest and through your shoulders. We have 3, 2, 1. Forehead up. Slide the hands back. Hands and knees, quadruped. We are going to step that right foot forward as we sink into this low lunge. Align the ankle and the knees. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's push the hips back, extend that right leg, lift the toes, fold it forward, hamstring stretch. If you need to, just slightly bend that knee to take some of the pressure off. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3, 2, 1. Drop that right foot, step the right foot back, bring the left foot forward. Again, sink the hips after you've aligned the ankle and the knees. We have 3, 2, 1. Push the hips back, extend that left leg, raise the toes, fold it forward. And again, bend that knee if you need to take some of the pressure off. We just have 3, 2, 1. Drop the left foot down. Go ahead, step that left foot back. Let's raise the knees up, downward dog. Pedal out those calves. So stretch out the calves. Maybe you hold it down. It's feeling a little tight. And then we're gonna slowly walk our hands back to our feet. We are going to inhale up, sweeping our arms over our head, left hand, right wrist, grab it, and exhale towards the left. Go ahead, inhale it back up, switch hand positions, exhale it to the right. And then finally, inhale it back up, reach as tall as you can get. And then go ahead, exhale those arms down, relax those shoulders. They definitely need it. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's special class.
Thank you, I think.
We will be back to our regularly scheduled body weight strength circuit next week. And again, I will be doing this probably once at the end of each month, catered to weights. Just a show of hands, actually, at least especially for my Joho people, do you all have weights? John, do you have weights or no?
You know, I make do. I actually have anchors and that I use and bands, and I just yeah.
Okay, that works.
I like it. This was kick butt.
Yeah, actually, I really like this one. This was really good.
I know. I miss being able to do weights with you guys. So if you guys would rather it be weight more often, I guess you would rather it be weight. Maybe I'll do it twice a week. I don't know, Melly, how did you feel? I know you have weights, but how was that for you?
I thought it was great.
Okay, how about you, Alex? I know you use like your box and stuff. If you're still there, Alex. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it twice a month then.
Yeah, every other week would be cool.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, that would be fine with me.
Okay, yeah, I definitely wanted to check with you guys because I know you guys are my regular. Thank you, Ingrid, especially people from MITRE. If you guys also have weights, I'm glad you guys could join. But yeah, I'll definitely start doing weights probably twice a week then. And I'll make sure to, make plenty of announcements like I did last week and in the email so you guys know.
Okay, I'm going to go out and stock up on Ben Gay.
Always so dramatic.
You're heading in the right direction, man.
But as always, plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of protein. And I will see you guys later this week then.
Thanks.
All right.